Well, unfortunately, Kylie Alexa unable to make it here tonight for what was scheduled to be a trios tag team bout. And it seems like Kenzie Page and Shawna Reed gonna go at it with a 3-on-2 disadvantage.
You might call that a disadvantage. I do not call that a disadvantage because the two women on the other side, one, Kenzie Page, the NWA World's Women's Champion, one of the most dominant champions the National Wrestling Alliance has ever seen. And then you've got Shawna Reed, who's got enough experience in this business to the three women on the other side combined. Shawna Reed has been doing this, been kicking ass all over the country, all over the globe for a long time. She came all the way down here to Maryville, Tennessee to kick a little bit of ass for us here at NWA Crossfire.
Shawna Reed in her NWA Crossfire debut, bringing the fight to Nikki Wilde. Of course, it was very recently we saw Nikki Wilde make her professional wrestling debut right here at Crossfire Wrestling, just a handful of matches in. And I gotta say, I've already seen a lot of growth and development from her.
You can say growth and development. All I've seen is her going and barking up the wrong tree and trying to throw shade and throw shots at the NWA World's Women's Champion Kenzie Page and Kylie Alexa. You don't do that, and she's gonna learn real quick in this match why you don't do that.
Of course, Kylie Page was set to compete here tonight. Hold on, cover made by Shawna. Kylie Page was set to compete here tonight. Unfortunately, unable to make it, but the fighting champion, Kenzie Page, deciding to keep things going along the plan with Shawna Reed, but talk about a plan all you want. Plans change once you get hit in the face, Rob.
Yeah, and I can tell you right now, Nikki Wilde's about to get hit in the face a hell of a lot harder than she just hit Shawna, that's for sure.
Shawna Reed now sends Wilde off the ropes. Delivers with a slap of her own.
Yep, that was what I was talking about.
And turn inside out with a German suplex. You see the look on the face of Nikki Wilde as the hot mess. Tess Warren checking on Nikki in the corner. Of course, those two women, charging in with the knee strikes. That meteor in the corner. Of course, Tess and Nikki Wilde forming the Forbidden Fruit, who recently faced off against the Page sisters here at NWA Crossfire. You can watch that match right now on our YouTube channel. Shawna Reed connects with her second. Could be looking for the Three Amigos.
Looking and got it.
Paying tribute to one of the greatest professional wrestlers of all time in Eddie Guerrero. A swing and a miss from Tess Warren, and now hoisted up on the shoulders of Shawna Reed. Able to fight out. Clara Carter taking a cheap shot, and Shawna Reed's attention diverted for just a split second, allowing Tess Warren to get the advantage.
Well, it was very nice of Tess Warren to allow her to get that shot on Clara Carter, but Tess Warren quickly turning things around, and now you're going to start seeing that numbers advantage come into play.
Tess Warren now targeting the leg of the veteran. You mentioned it, Rob, a 9-year career from Shawna Reed. You've seen her on your television screens on AEW, TNA, OVW, but here in her first ever appearance for NWA Crossfire. Tess Warren now targeting the throat of Shawna Reed over that middle rope. And now using that middle rope once again to her advantage. Goes for the cover, hooks the outside leg. Unable to keep down Shawna Reed.
Well, you're not going to be able to keep down a veteran like Shawna Reed for very long in a match like that. You're going to want to capitalize on as much as you possibly can, as early as you possibly can. Because if Shawna is able to reach out, she is able to tag in Kenzie. This is going to be a nasty, nasty night at the office for everybody on the opposite side of the ring, did you hear the crowd right now chanting for Shawna? I was getting a little confused. They're getting a little caught up in the moment. All the fire, you can feel the heat here at the Burden Book.
It's certainly hot in here, working up a sweat in here. Cover is made.
Now, I didn't see that cover because fans are starting to pile in right now, and much like Don Johnson and Jonah Hill in that one movie, I can't see shit. But other than that, I can tell you right now that this is a bad place to be for Shawna.
Jam-packed here, over 100 in attendance here at the Bird in the Book. Our crowds here at the Bird in the Book certainly have been growing in numbers month in and month out. Tess Warren now brings Shawna Reed back to her feet. Tag is made by Clara Carter. Carter certainly has made quite the impression here in the NWA Crossfire Women's Division. Her recent battles with Serena Vale and Mickey Knuckles, our current women's champion.
We do know that Clara Carter in that #1 contendership position
has to
for
break
the
the hold.
NWA Crossfire Women's Champion.
The crowd here in Maryville, Tennessee, telling Clara exactly what they think of her. Now taking a shot at the NWA World's Women's Champion.
Bad idea every single night of the week, and she's going to pay for that. There's got to be a receipt coming her way.
But off of that distraction, allowing the double team on the opposite side to Shawna Reed. Clara going for the cover.
And I get so much of this, Carmen. You understand I'm an audacious individual. I appreciate the audacity of Clara Carter, Tess Warren, and Nikki Wilde going into this. I really do. Wanting to step up to the biggest dogs in the yard and try to take the yard as their own. I understand it, and there's a big part of me that appreciates that. The problem is, it's the dogs that you're in the ring with right now. And right now, like I said, you're getting your early glory. Capitalize on this. Get as much as you can right now. Wear down Shawna Reed as much as you possibly can. But pray to whoever you pray to that she does not get to that corner and does not tag in Kenzie.
Certainly doing an excellent job at isolating Shawna Reed. You want to talk about big dogs. It doesn't get any bigger than Kenzie Page, one of the greatest women's champions, not just in NWA, but in all of professional wrestling. It's a tag made to Nikki Wilde.
Brother, one of the greatest champions. What are you talking about in general? And you're going to see that whenever Shawna gets over there. And you can hear the crowd right now reading my mind. It's somehow speaking louder than me. Kenzie is going to kill you.
Well, we can agree on that. Kenzie Page, absolutely one of the greatest champions. Shawna Reed now back on her feet, perhaps not for long, as Nikki Wilde going for the German suplex. Reed playing defense.
It's a game that Reed is very, very good at, picking her spots and making the most out of them. And you can see she's on a bad wheel right now, but doing what she can with what she's got. Beautiful spinning neck breaker.
Kenzie now calling for the tag. Shawna's taking a lot of damage. Can she reach out? Can she make the tag to the Women's World Champion? Shawna turning over, reaching out, fingertips away.
So close, so close.
Tag is made, and a tag is made to Clara Carter. In comes Kenzie Page. Full head of steam.
Kenzie's been waiting this entire match to get in here and make this happen. And now is making everybody on the opposite side, Clara Carter, Tess Warren, and Nikki Wilde, pay for their sins.
Oh, tilt-a-whirl head scissors from the Women's World Champion. In comes Tess Warren. Kenzie Page standing tall. Kenzie Page, truly the definition of a fighting champion, willing to take on all comers. Clara Carter with a German suplex. But Kenzie back on her feet, discus clothesline. Kenzie now makes the tag to Shawna. Shawna with some unfinished business here. In comes Nikki Wilde, swinging a miss with the clothesline.
The two women that started this match off in the ring right now. What the hell has Shawna got in mind? Electric chair position.
Our most experienced and least experienced competitor in the ring at the same time. Nikki Wilde driven face first. And Shawna Reed gets the victory for her team. The first time ever that Kenzie Page and Shawna Reed have shared a ring, and they are victorious here in this handicap match, folks. Be sure to hit like and subscribe for more NWA Crossfire.